Hello, folks. How are you today? My name is Luciano, and today I'm joined by Roberto, as
Hello.
always, this guy here. And
Yeah.
we generally, in this channel, what we do all sorts of kind of things to try to learn Rust. So in the last couple of years, we've been finding all kinds of excuses. We did Advent of Code, we did bunch of serverless stuff, we did libraries, and today we want to try to start something a little bit different, and we came across this website called CodeCrafters. And in CodeCrafters, what you can do is one of those coding challenges type of websites, but with a little bit of a twist. And the twist is that rather than solving one particular challenge, the website actually guides you to build a real or somewhat real product like the ones that you use every day as a software engineer. And some of the examples that are available on the websites are, for instance, BitTorrent, Kafka, Git, Redis. So you are basically prompt to build clones of these technologies, and in the process, you can use many different languages and learn how the technology itself works under the hood. So hopefully, this is going to be an interesting challenge. Let's see how far we can get. We want to start with the BitTorrent one because we don't have a premium plan yet, and the BitTorrent one is currently freely available. So if we manage somehow to do good progress, at least we are not stopped
Yeah.
by the paywall.
If we can finish it in a month,
I doubt, but let's try. Let's try our best.
let's try.
Okay, so that's the intro for today. Feel free to drop questions or any comment in the chat. Hopefully, this is exciting. It is exciting for us, but I don't know. Let's see how far
Yeah,
we
we
can
got
get.
excited with not a lot. So
Okay, should I put your screen on, Roberto?
yeah, fine. I'm on the codecrafters.io page for the BitTorrent exercise, and starting from the very beginning, it asks you to choose a language. We go with Rust, obviously. That's what we do here. Then it asks you, how would you describe your level of expertise with Rust? Luciano, how do we describe ourselves?
Never tried.
Never tried. No, come on. No, no.
Intermediate, I guess.
Intermediate, I guess. Yeah. Okay, we recommend using our code example feature to see code from other users.
Cool.
Okay, why not? Cadence every day. Okay, yeah, probably they send you emails to remember you. Oh, you have to work today. Oh, once per week. We are a once per week type of guys.
More or less. That's
Would you
what we
like
try.
to? Would you like us to email you occasionally, friendly, not just to help you stay accountable? No, thank you. Uh, I have Luciano for that. Cool. Set up.
Luciano as a
Now,
service.
Luciano is a service. It ping you with, why have you done this? Oh no, oh God. Clone this repository. Okay, I'm cloning this repository. Uh, Sorry, I have a new keyboard, guys, so be patient with me.
Yeah, the real challenge is to be able to write, not to
Today, yes, today, yeah, I'm off by one with the keyboard, so it's not very good. Okay, we are in the CodeCrafter BitTorrent Rust, and we are in master. What we have to do next? Push an empty commit. And now, how does it know who I am to let me push? Is a very good
I
question.
think because it's, oh yeah, that's a good point. Is it just by obscurity because it's giving you that slash F86 98 and
Okay, this is my commit, and let's push origin master.
also using master and not main?
But because old fashioned. Okay, this failure probably I have it somehow configured from. I think I tried this 1 year ago, something like that. Probably I
Hmm.
already configured all of the stuff, like
Or
the
maybe because it's
credentials.
generating like a random URL for your Git. It's kind of
Maybe.
doing that by
No,
obscurity. Maybe anyone can push there if they know the URL. Let's see if people
don't know.
watching want to.
Yeah, people watching pushing stuff in real time.
Yeah.
Okay, so logs from your program will appear here. Expect mangos as standard output. Test failed. This failure is accepted. View the instruction on the website. Oh, the website is happy. Let's continue.
By the power of WebSockets.
Okay, since this is the first stage, we have included some commented code to help you getting started. To pass this stage, simply uncomment the code and submit the changes. I can do that. So we have to open this guy. Let's see how many stuff I have to update. Obviously, I have to update VS Code because you always have to update VS Code.
I can hear
Is
it
the
fine.
font big enough? Do you want bigger font?
It looks good to me, but please in the chat let us know if it is small.
I am seeing nothing in the chat.
Okay, maybe give it 1+1. Just in case.
Okay,
That's probably great.
Okay, so it was saying to uncomment some code. Let's see what we have. We have a main that is the code print uncomment this block to pass the first stage. This one is letting code value argus of 2. The code is the code bank coded value. It is a bank coded value.
I am assuming that it's probably the format that they use in the BitTorrent files or something like that.
Do I need to also? What is
Oh, there is a crate. So maybe we'll need to install that.
Rust Analyzer is not happy. They have too many extensions. You have to turn something off, maybe. Well, back to us. If I go back here, what is the current state? I modified just those lines. If I do a cargo build, it's giving us some errors. It's downloading stuff. Yeah,
Is downloading the world.
yeah, like usual.
Okay, so basically you got a repo already set up with all the dependencies and some example code.
It didn't crash. It built. So let me go back here and comment the code.
You probably need. Oh yeah, that's a good diff.
Okay, it was just that code that should be uncommented. I'd also say to remove the previous ones because I didn't remove the print. So let's also remove this. Okay. And now I can do a commit and update and push. Okay. Okay, every time you push, this website is running checks for you. Your comment has been received. This is a turbo test run. Okay.
What is a turbo test?
I have no idea. Turbo test. Test passed. Congrats. You can go on. Okay. Mark the stage as completed. I think so.
Cool. So we didn't do anything interesting yet, but at least we did a step forward.
Yeah, okay. How to pass this stage? In this stage, you will implement your own solution. Unlike stage 1, your repository doesn't contain commented code to pass this stage.
Sorry, just a sec, Roberto. So, hello, Brookzerker.
Yeah.
We got a raid with 11 people. So, thank you very, very much. Let me just quickly explain what we are doing for the new people here. So, we are trying this new platform called codecrafters.com, which
Io.
allows you to do, sorry, codecrafter.io, thank you, Roberto, allows you to do coding challenges, but the type of coding challenges that is a little bit new, because rather than solving one problem, you have to build a product. Like in this case, we are building BitTorrent. We just started, so we are totally learning the platform, even though we kind of use it before shortly. So we have an idea, but it's kind of a Git flow based approach where there is a little bit of a challenge. You do some code changes, you commit the code, they run some tests, and then if you did it correctly, you can move on to the next phase. So we just set up everything, and now I think we're going to get into something a little bit more interesting. Feel free to drop questions or comment in the chat if, I don't know, it doesn't make any sense or you want to ask questions.
Okay, so your task card below contains a description of what you need to implement to pass the test. We also recommend taking a look at the code example tab up here, which contains code example from other users, or the screencast tab if you prefer a more detailed video walkthrough. Mark this step as complete once you have read the instruction and you are ready to go on.
Okay.
Go to your IDE and work slates. If you want a quick look at what function to use or how to structure your code, we're recommending looking at the code example. Okay, thank you, I got it. So what is our task? In this stage, you need to extend the code command to support bank-coded integers. Integers are encoded as e number, I number e. For example, 52 is encoded like EI52E, and minus 52 is encoded as I minus 52E. So here is how to test how the tester will execute your program. So your BitTorrent.sh that probably is in the folder. The code, that one. Okay. If you prefer to use a library crate for this stage, shared code is available for you to use.
Okay, so we can probably cheat by using that one.
Well, okay, let's look at what we need to do first. So, there is this your BitTorrent sh that is doing exec cargo run, quiet, release, target. What is target?
Oh, it's just putting it in temp rather than putting it in your own local project folder.
Okay. A manifest path. Manifest path is the current folder, so it's pointing to this manifest. Okay. And all the parameters that you're passing on the command. So we can try to run this now, and we should not get the right solution. We should get some kind of error, maybe.
Let's see. Oh, what? You don't have a shell?
Nice. It got for some reason downloaded as a window file. I'm on Windows, but I'm inside the Linux machine on Windows, so every now and then CRLF are not my best friends. Now is in quiet, this is the quiet parameter, but I feel that it's compiling. The main thread panicked, unhandled encoded value I52E. Makes sense, it's unhandled because we wrote absolutely nothing here. Where is the panic up? Here. The panic is probably happened here.
Okay, fair enough.
So this is the code bank code value that is getting a string and is giving back what? Okay, if encoded value charge next on wrap is a digit, like for example this 5, so if it starts with a 5, it goes in this branch, otherwise it panic. If we want to not cheat and do that manually, like probably they suppose we are going to do, we could have an else here. I know that it's not very beautiful, but we can refactor the code later. And we can do the same, but asserting that this stuff is an I, correct? What is
Yes.
coming out of this? Okay, this.
Yes.
Let me disable a bunch of guys because otherwise we have all the. How do I disable these guys?
You have all
How
the.
do I disable these guys?
There was a snooze.
Snooze. Like I said, yeah. Snooze autocomplete. Yay, thank you. And
Okay.
for Q, because I also have Amazon Q.
Thank you, Snerk, for the follow. Yeah, and Pedder is suggesting not to use the parentheses for the if statement. Good
Oh,
suggestion.
sorry. I did a lot of C recently, and yeah, it's a mess because you have to do that in C. And I wrote when I wrote C, I write without parentheses, and now I'm putting them everywhere. Oh God, you can't snooze Amazon Q.
Probably if you sign out, it's just gonna stop.
Ah, okay, I hope
Bit
so.
a bit hardcore, but
Yeah, it works. Still, start the server. Server is not very happy.
yeah, I don't know why it doesn't like it.
Config server path. Server path has been set explicit. Still removing the config to make a valid binary. Ah, yeah, I set it up manually for real.
What if you remove it and reinstall it?
The Rust Analyzer, you mean?
Yes,
And you mean the plugin for VS Code?
exactly.
Rust Analyzer. An install. Because it's handy to have Rust Analyzer working. No,
It's still
cannot
yellow.
activate Rust.
Okay, then maybe we'll need to remove that setting. So if you do, what is it? Command semicolon, or that's a Mac shortcut? Like, how do you open the settings?
Control comma. What setting is that?
Try.
Rust Analyzer. There are
There
a
you
bunch
go.
of
That
settings.
should be it. Wow, so much stuff.
My Rust Analyzer, I don't know why it's so big. Ah, but well, this is not just Rust. This is everything. All my bullshit. Rust Analyzer runnable extra environment null. Or Llama. One gazillion stuff. Oh, well, let's not focus on fixing my Rust Analyzer. We can go on, but it was probably better to have it. Anyway, also because now I don't remember this type out of my mind.
Okay, so as you do that, we have a question in the chat. What is BitTorrent? Simplest answer I have is a peer-to-peer file sharing protocol. So basically, you can have multiple people around the globe making files available, which are generally called torrents, and then they can download these files in chunk from each other. I hope my somewhat non-academic description of BitTorrent is correct.
I was trying to understand this error.
So it said like if you have like a conflicting setting or something like that.
Yeah, but I never set it. What is all of this configuration for? Using a configuration, this one.
Okay. Pedder has a suggestion saying in the settings at the top there was WSL. Look there.
In the setting at the top, here, last analyze, here, runnable, status bar, server, analyzer.
Oh, server path. Rest another server path is probably there. That one. I think that's the one that was complaining, right?
Yeah, but it's null. It was null.
Okay. What if you restart?
No, it's not getting better. It's
Okay.
starting
What
getting
is the error again? Meanwhile, I can search.
The error again is, let me clean up this terminal wise and let's restart again. Okay, the error itself is starting that one with this one. Failure to execute the executable dash dash version. So if I try to run this, what do I get from the console? Rust analyzer glibc 2.8 not found.
Mm,
Okay, nice.
it doesn't like your environment.
Uh, Sorry for not trying this before. Okay, so it's not JS that is complaining.
So one suggestion here is update the system in your WSL. That might take a while.
Okay, I don't have the. But it is not Rust related. It seems to be Node related. Is the Rust analyzer is written in Node?
I don't think so. But it's just complaining about glibc. So maybe what you found is somebody else with Node
Ah,
had a
yeah, with
similar
the same
problem.
problem. Yeah, it can be. Can we solve this with an apt-get something?
Yeah, I'm searching online meanwhile. Yeah, the other suggestion is install or update glibc.
Ah, yeah.
Which should be
In the build essential or somewhere else? I remember that the build
there.
essential. I think I already have that.
So there is libc-bin, I believe, or libc6.
Okay. In slash lib, what I have? I have the x86, then what's inside here? He's complaining about libc so6. libc so6 version 228, because the one that I have is not 228. No, I have 227.
Okay.
They have libc 227.
What if you do apt get install libc6?
I don't know. I don't think the module is called libc 2.6. Now, what you said?
No,
Sorry.
no, just 6, libc6. Or you can
6.
just do a search, apt search libc, and see what happens.
Okay. apt search libc. That you find everything, because everything is using libc. Okay, let me grab. That again are 1 gazillion, but
Oh, even libcurl, libcompute, yeah, that's not useful.
libc you find everything. Everything is a libc. Oh god, there are really a lot of them. Numbers are okay. libc6. libc6 dev, which
So what happens if you just do libc6 dash dev?
dash dev. Okay, try to install dash dev. Is already the newest 227, because this version of Ubuntu has 227 as the new one.
What?
But the last Rust wants the 228.
Okay, Ubuntu Bionic is too old. That's the problem. Okay, let's not
We-
use Rust Analyzer for today, I guess.
okay. If I have to update my Ubuntu. Still disappointing that you can't develop if your system is slightly old. I mean, I never update the system.
Or not use WSL.
Mhm.
Or not use WSL. I don't know if you just use plain Windows, if it's easier, but
Do you want to try
I
to
have,
switch to plain Windows?
I have no idea. We can try.
I don't know when I have the Rust updated the last time on my plane. Okay, we can try to switch to, but we have to start from the. No, I can move the repo. Let me move the repo out of here. So let's move CodeCrafters, BitTorrent. Let's move that in my Windows machine. That's my source directory in my Windows machine. Now it will take a while because it's also moving the target folder and probably everything. Okay.
Probably there are 20 gigs of stuff in there.
Yeah. Now Rust app is updated. We go in my E drive, we go in RC, I was called it CodeCrafters BitTorrent Rust. We code this guy here. We go to RC, we go here. Now the sh command is not working under window because, yeah, but we can run it manually. The Rust Analyzer seems happier, at least it is starting, it is more than before.
Yeah, it's indexing. So that's good.
Okay, in the meantime, let's do this.
Thank you for all the suggestion, Peter. Okay, now you can show off your MS-DOS skills.
Yeah, from when I was a teenager. Oh, there is a way to get the manifest path, to get the name of the file, but obviously who remembers it?
Yeah, I guess you don't need to use a target here.
Was percent zero or percent? Percent, I think.
But if you remove the target dir, I think you don't even need the manifest path.
Ah, okay. So let me also make this font bigger. Let's put the wing. No, stay quiet.
Oh yeah, the dash dash was important. Good catch.
Hmm?
The dash dash there was important before your percentage at.
Yeah, it was important, but under Linux, not under Windows. I think Windows doesn't give a fuck about it.
Okay, I have no idea.
Look, we are trying. What was the command that we had to run?
But yeah, to be fair, I think if you just
The
run
code.
cargo run and then pass the parameter, it's the same.
Now we have to see how I left the code because we started adding the if and I don't know which state we left the code.
Is it compiling?
From the speed of my fan, I think so.
Okay.
Okay. My state was not that's reverted. My stupid changes. Oh, let's cut them. Else, let's go back here. Okay. Command.
Yeah. Would
Yeah,
just
there was just 1 second.
yeah, just run cargo run. I think it's the same.
Yeah.
If you do cargo run dash dash and then the parameters.
Or the star was not that. It was star. Okay. Wait.
I think you might need
Okay.
the dash dash because it's a
No,
cargo.
no. We arrived here. Unended encoded value E52E. We are in the same position we were
Okay,
under
cool.
Linux.
Great.
Okay, now, okay, we have some more suggestion. The wrap is giving me back what is chars giving me? Chars is giving me a char. Next is giving me the first char as an
Mhm.
option, and then wrap is saying, "Look, there is something. Trust me.
Yes.
Trust me. I'm an engineer."
But we want an I, right? Not a one.
Yeah, we want an I, and also is single quote for chars or
Single
double
quote.
quote.
Yes. Single
Okay.
quote. Remove the parentheses.
Yeah, right. You told me that before. The sea spirit in me is strong. Now, here we have to parse the number that comes after it, and it should end with an E. That is another test that we can do. So we have to parse the number until we don't find an E, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, how do you want to do that?
I guess you could keep iterating the chars.
Mhm.
That could be one
So
way.
we can create this iterator and put this iterator
Or you can do, yeah, you
because
can,
if I go on again from here in the iterator, it's going to also take the I, but we don't want the
no,
I,
but you
so
can
we
do a
can,
skip one.
yeah, right, okay,
So you can do skip one and then you can do
take
take
while.
while, sorry. And then you can say that the char is different from E.
I pass a function right here?
I think it gets a closure. So if you use the pipes, so if you use pipe
Yes, sorry,
C,
the syntax is a little bit rusty in my mind because I did Gleam recently and the syntax is different. Is arrow correct?
it's no, I think it's just you just put the pipes and then say C different from
E.
whatever E. Okay. Now if you do dot collect at the end, you can assign all of that to a vec of chars with angular brackets.
Okay, that is Python.
Char, yeah.
Char, this one.
Now,
Vec
why is not
lowercase vec.
happy? No, uppercase. Well, that was correct.
Uppercase vec.
And then I think you're just missing a semicolon at the end. Is it? What is it missing? Mismatch the type. Okay, so it's expecting you to return a JSON value, but we haven't returned it
Okay,
yet. So just put a to do for now. To do exclamation mark parenthesis. Okay, let's see if we have other errors. No
can't
compare a
compare
reference to char with a char. You can do an asterisk before the C.
or a
Yeah.
reference before the E. No?
Yes. By the
Okay.
way, Peder is
So
saying that dash dash is always safer option, otherwise cargo might catch the parameter. Good to know. Let's see if we'll need to
are
add
you
that.
meaning but this is correct for Linux. I'm not sure it's correct also for
But I think it's cargo that needs to pass the parameters from there to the binary that was built.
oh, well, I added it. If it's not working, we're going to remove it again.
Okay.
Sorry, back to us. Now we have to parse this vector string as a number. What is the task? What we need to do based on the task? Sorry, I forgot. We have to print, for example, 52, and we have to return a certain value with a 52 inside it. So here we
Mhm.
have to return a certain JSON value of type.
Yes.
What are the types? Certain.
By the way, can you change the vec to a string? Is that gonna work? Is it gonna be able to collect? Because if that works, then we can just do a parse from
Yeah,
there.
is easier. Yes. Otherwise, you have to join the vector in a string.
Okay, nice.
Seems it's not complaining. It's just complaining that we don't use it yet. So
So
let.
now you can do
Why
let
there is a return here?
because you are inside an
Because there
extension.
is not a because there is not a return here. No, but this is the only. But okay, let's not be picky.
Yeah, you could probably remove the return, but then you need to consistently
Yeah, treat this as a returning something. What is this? A number?
a number, and then inside you need to do number.parse.unwrap.
Here we think that is going to work.
Yes, not the most beautiful code, but let's see if it works.
No, but let's see. No, this. Let me close this Linux console. Otherwise, I will jump in it multiple times. Let me also make this bigger a little bit. Okay. E. 52. Cool.
Nice. If you don't pass the E, I think it's just gonna panic.
Work anyway because it's the end of the input.
Oh, yes.
But if
Which
I put an R, it's going to panic in the parse of the
of the number,
integer.
yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
a result unwrap panicked invalid number when we did the parse of the integer. But
Mhm.
again, this is not a valid. We are not doing a error check yet. Maybe it will tell us to do error check later on.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
think it's probably best to use the set the bank code thing later, but for now, let's just pass this one. Like we don't want to implement a full parser ourselves, right?
Okay, so I think now we have to just commit and push.
Probably. Let's see.
To run the test again, make change to your code and run the command CodeCraft. Oh God, do I have the CodeCrafter CLI? Okay, let's look if I have the CodeCrafter CLI. I don't really think so. Yeah, I don't have it. And let's hope that there is the CodeCrafter CLI for Windows. Mac, Linux, Windows. Hey, it is there. Do I have curl under Windows? Okay, I have curl under Windows.
Yeah, or otherwise we can keep using Git. I guess if you commit, it's gonna run it anyway.
Install sh. I don't think it's going to.
Yeah, it's
I
Windows
don't.
under WSL. Look at that.
Ah,
So
but yeah, where we were before. Okay, thank you.
let's use the
Let's
Git
try to
approach.
commit. Yeah. That meant in the just parsing. Test failed.
Your
Ah,
BitTorrent.sh is not an executable file. Look at
what
that.
the fuck I did?
I think there is a Git hook that is trying to run that.
Yeah, but I didn't touch the Git.
No,
Your
but isn't it
BitTorrent
trying
is.
to run the hook under Windows?
No, no, no. This is running remotely in theory.
Oh
In
yeah.
theory, this is remote.
Did did we do anything with that BitTorrent file? No,
I
right?
didn't touch this file. I created one, but why should
Did we
care?
maybe accidentally remove the permissions?
Don't know. Do you have TIG? I don't have TIG. Yeah, what I did in the last commit. Ah, we did something to this.
Yeah, probably. I'm afraid I changed the attributes, like the executable attributes.
Madonna.
Can you revert just one file with Git? Should be possible, right? To a specific commit.
Yeah, but I don't remember the syntax.
I think it's a git fetch and then hash and something like that.
If you can find it.
Okay, you can do git checkout, the hash of the commit that was working, and then the path of the file.
Okay. The commit that was working is this one.
Okay, so you can do git checkout that commit and then space and the name of the file.
That is your torrent.sh. Git status. Okay.
Perfect. Push it.
Git add and commit. So git status. New keyboard, sorry. Okay, git status is now okay. Git checkout and the hash. Okay, now I have to commit, and now I have to push. Okay, what is happening?
It's not complaining. Cool.
Oh, test passed. Okay, okay, test passed. So git status, what it wants from me now? It wants that file that is modified, in his opinion. and the BitTorrent one. But if I create a git ignore and I put those two files in my git ignore, there is already a git ignore. So if I put those two files in my git ignore, it's not better. So I don't commit them by error anymore.
But if it's already added, I don't know if the git ignore works.
Ah, you're right. If it's already added, there is a file in Git, in the Git folder that I don't remember by memory, but there is you can create a Git file in the Git folder to know it. Oh well, let's go on like this. I will remember to not use git add all. Okay, test passed. Yes. So here is marked the test has passed, even if I don't use the CodeCrafters CLI. Mark the stage as completed, and we go on. Next stage. Your task. In this stage, you need to extend the code command to support Ben-coded lists that are encoded as L, Ben-coded element E. For example, LOM52 is encoded like L5 LO I52 E. E stands for end, maybe.
To be honest, I think we should just be using the Serdi one.
Yeah, but at that point, we are writing no code. We are just using the crate.
Yeah, but I think the interesting stuff starts later.
Okay.
Like when we need to parse the entire torrent file, calculate the hash.
Okay. So, cargo add, how is called? Cert.
No, I think you already have it installed. If I saw it correctly, check your cargo command.
Ah, yeah, easier. Okay, so we don't have to install it. We just have to use it. Back to us. Where is our source code? Here. We can uncomment this at this point.
Mm-hmm.
It's complaining that is unused, correct? Here we have, how do you use this guy?
Might be just set the bank coded column parse. Oh
So
no, from string, I think.
there is a toString.
And there is a from underscore str.
And there is also from str. Okay, and it's giving us back from str what?
Whatever we tell it to. So we probably want a JSON value. So we probably want that.
We needed to give back a JSON value here. So let's take all of this. Let's get rid of it.
So you can
Okay.
probably just do a set the bank code from str
Yeah, and
unwrap.
okay,
Column,
run
not dot, column.
from str, and our str is called the encoded value.
And then you
And
need to
now
unwrap
it's complaining that
because
this guy is giving back.
a result. So you need to either unwrap or
Uh,
handle the error somehow. Okay, I'm quite sure that
this
this
is
is
a little
gonna
bit
work.
cheating, but okay. If you ask me, it's a little bit cheating, this stuff.
Honestly, I'm just eager
Now,
to get to the more interesting bit. Like we have done
you
lots of.
want to cut the corners. I got it.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, semicolon there.
Yeah.
Available if you need it. Yes, we need it.
52. Then the other example they were giving for this is this L5 with all of this. And if
Okay,
I
let's
try
see.
to give it this, what I have back.
Ooh, didn't work. Invalid type byte array. Expected any valid JSON value. What? Line 9 is failing.
Line 9 is the only line that we have left. So it's not able to parse into a JSON value. JSON value can be an array, yes, is here.
Yeah,
Because it's giving back a byte array. L5, okay. Instead, if I do only 5 hello, 5 hello,
that
no,
should be
5
just a
hello,
string, right?
yeah, it's just a string, but here is a byte, is giving back a byte array instead of a string in this case. So if I do an L, E52, E53, I put another
Okay,
E,
we
E,
have an
E,
interesting
and
question
E.
here.
Okay,
Most,
this one is decoded as an array. You see, 52 and 53.
which one is that? So if you
I
do,
created
okay.
I created an array with 2 integers instead with that protocol,
Hmm.
and this one is parsed correctly. But if you try to parse a string, it's giving back an exception because it is a byte array instead of a string. Because probably Serde wants a string, but then the code is giving back a byte array here. So
Interesting.
the question was, does Serde beacon in Bancode have a value type? No idea. Serde
I
Bancode
would have expected so because I think this is what all the Serdi crates do.
colon. There is a deserializer error result
So they have their own
from
value.
bytes from string to bytes to string. There is a value, but doesn't
It's a
specify
package. So if you do that and do another column, what do you get?
a
Value.
value.
Okay. So they have their own value type. That's true. What do they use it for? Is it just a
So
re-export?
if I do this, what do I have to do? No, this guy is not happy. Syntax error. He's not happy about this. Suggesting.
Okay, you can deserialize to this one, and it can be either bytes, int, list, or dictionary. I'll put the link in the chat if people are curious. But then can you convert that to a JSON? Is the question.
My damn it. See.
Well, if not, we can probably easily do it ourselves.
Okay, then val is a value, a bancode value. So you were, yeah, thank you, Pedro. I was just retarded. It happens.
So yeah, if you do that,
I was writing C. It's normal. Come on, I was writing in C.
if you do that value there, then what we can do a match statement and decide what to do.
Okay. Good. Remember me the syntax. Well, thank you.
So if you do match val and then open the curly, and then you can say, okay,
What
if
what
you
can we
open,
have here?
can you open the link that is in the chat?
No, because I don't have anything open here, but I
Okay,
can
so
rewrite it.
I can tell you what to do then.
I mean, if I
Oh
search
yeah, search for
send
serd underscore bankhold.
value, I mean, how far can I land from
Yeah, it's the
this?
last link in this page. If you scroll down, and now that one, yeah, it's basically an enum, so we can match on these 4 different types.
Ah, we can maps on those types. Okay.
I'm surprised that it doesn't automatically convert to serd JSON, as far as I can tell, at least.
I mean, there is any function to convert clone from format, deserialize from different types, equal, not equal, serialize, but serialize what is giving back. Okay, send, sync, any, borrow. No, those are the default
Okay,
ones.
let's just do it ourselves
Okay,
manually for now.
okay.
So if you do a match of that, yeah, evacuate, we want to do a string. So if you do bytes of v, for instance, then you can do an arrow like dash and curly and say
Mhm.
that this needs to be a certain column value. Yeah,
I'm lazy.
column string. And then you can probably do,
V in our case, what is a vector of
should be a vector of u8.
I mean that probably have too much garbage.
Your cat is not happy.
My cat is meowing at me. Do I need a comma here?
Is that the right syntax for match? I don't remember either.
Perfect. Somebody help us.
Oh no, sorry, it's a fat arrow, so it's equal.
Ah, okay, it's the fat arrow. Okay.
Okay, so now you can do. So now there is a problem. We can do a string from UTF-8, or I think there is a string lossy if we don't want to deal with the. Like if it might not be a UTF-8, so it's just gonna crash. So if you do inside rather than the v, if you do string column with uppercase s, sorry, column.
What do you want to use? Sorry.
If you do string column, what did you do? Is there like a from UTF-8 lossy or something like that?
He's just not suggesting me anything.
Why not?
Because byte is
Oh,
not
I know why
recognized.
it's complaining because the bytes you need to do value column bytes. I think that's the problem.
Mm.
Okay, now
Also, you have to write string properly. Is another trick. Okay.
okay,
From
from
UTF
UTF unchecked.
checked, UTF-8,
I thought the
glossy.
UTF-8 lossy. That's what I was thinking.
Okay, V.
So this one is just gonna put all these weird question mark characters if it's not proper UTF-8. But for now, it's probably fine.
This one is an integer. We want to give back a the value
Number, and this one
number
should be
with V. This one should be fine. This one, let's remove it because now we are returning the right type. Here is complaining that
oh,
this
that we
one.
haven't put
Oh,
all the
okay, okay.
arms yet.
Yeah, a moment. And this is again our V. That is going to be assert the JSON array. Array.
Now I don't think you can just use a
Uh,
V.
no, because we have to do this recursively, right? Because
You
this
can,
is a list of values, but a list of not the values, is a list of the bank code values.
yes,
So we
we
needed
should
to
do
make,
a function called.
yeah, we should do a function that recursively is going to do
You,
something. So
you see,
function
even using bank code is not that easy.
map, okay, map bank code to server. Don't know if you like the name.
Yeah, I like it.
And is taking a pen code value of this is not C again, and is giving back
Assert the JSON value.
yeah, let me just drop my clipboard here. It's giving back the same as this one.
I like this name. Map bank code to JSON. Or even just bank code to JSON, really.
JSON.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
So our value, if is a value, if is an integer list, now we give back this one, but we have to map v. So is v dot iter dot map. What is v? V is a vector, so we
Yeah.
can iter,
Dot
then
map.
we can map, and then we map with ourself,
Exactly.
ourself. And then we have to do the dictionary. Dictionary, what is the dictionary?
Dictionary will have the same problem.
Yeah, I have too many brackets. Sorry, let me.
Can you map
Here,
the values
here
of
is
a,
complaint of what?
what is it complaining?
What it wants array. Array wants a vector of serd JSON value. This one is giving back. Map is not giving back.
Oh no, map is not doing anything. You
Oh,
need to do dot collect.
yes.
But then why the first one is not working either? Do we have an extra curly brace
This.
at the end? No.
Okay. This one match that one. This one match that one.
Okay, oh yeah, we have the open. Just put the curly brace there to close that expression.
Yeah, but this expression is the one that we want to
No,
return.
sorry,
No?
the last arm of the match. Maybe just put a to do inside. Open the curly or that. Why is compare? So we need to import hash map.
Quick fix. No. Okay. Which hash
Oh
map
yeah,
is this
sorry,
one?
sorry, I get it. You need to do value again, column dict. You need to do
Ah,
yeah.
sorry. You're right. This is a hash map.
This will be just V. We know that it's gonna be just V, like all of it. And then you need to put value column dict at the beginning of the line. Okay, now why
Okay,
is it
now he's
complain?
complaining about stuff. Let's see. V.
Oh, I see. Okay, so and Pedder was already suggesting that you could try V into either probably
Where, sorry,
in
in the
actually.
list. Oh, God.
What
Here.
is the error again? The first one. Sorry. No, let's try to fix the first one.
The first one is complaining that is returning a clone on write of a string from UTF-8 lossy instead of a string.
Okay, can you just do dot to string? And now why V is not happy?
V.
No, even the previous one is not happy. The previous line. Okay,
Consider
was
borrowing.
an ampersand. Probably the same in the other one.
No, here is complaining that expected a number found an E64.
Really? What is
Yeah,
a
it wants
number?
a number. It doesn't want an
What
E64.
the hell is a number there?
Okay, let's do this. What they want from us.
Okay, so a number is like its own type. So we need to use
Parse.
we need to do set
Oh,
the
number,
JSON.
number from something. Okay.
Yeah, but that number, I think we need to import it from serd underscore JSON column value column number. But
Yeah,
value
this
is in
is the
this case
same.
is lowercase.
From
Make a lowercase the v there in the value. It's like a
here,
yeah. Yes. And now go to the from. I
okay.
think now it's gonna work.
But we have an E64. We don't have a string, or we don't have a.
Yes. And
a this one is an E64. As
can you do that?
F64. I don't know. Trying. Then
Oh,
is an
it,
optional
it
because
can
this
fail. Okay, do an
is
unwrap
working.
for now.
Okay, very ugly. So give me back a set. Okay, this is fun.
Okay,
Give
so
me
we
back
did
some.
we did figure out the first suggestion from Pedder. It was suggesting to owned. We did a toString, which is I think is the same thing. But then it was also suggested to try v dot into in the
Instead of all
line
this bullshit.
instead of all this mess. Let's try that. No, sorry, in the parentheses. So you still need set the JSON value number, but
In
the
theory, is not.
is it just
No,
working?
it's just working.
So it's just bytes that doesn't like it. Okay.
Into is good. And here, if we do v into, what is happening?
Yeah,
No,
that
okay. Here,
sounds
here it says, "What are you doing?" I don't know how to do
a
this.
bit more sophisticated. Okay.
Yeah,
So let's see if
there
that
is
map.
no way of mapping a vector of U8 into a value.
Okay, but
So
the third one was working as well. So here we just need to map. So we need to build a new hash map where the keys are the same and the values are mapped.
yeah, but well, the keys are
So how do you map an hash map?
vector of U8. We want string keys, no? So in serd, what do you have? You have objects, right? You have to return an object to map a dictionary, correct?
Yes.
So, and what you have to pass inside this? You have to pass inside this a map. So let map of that of is a map that goes from string to a serd JSON value, correct?
I think so.
So this is the type that map that this object wants. Object wants a map between string and value. Okay, so
Hmm.
we need to create this map.
But this map, I think, is a concept that exists in the certain JSON, right? Or not?
That map default by default map is backed up by B3 map. So I have to import this map from serd types, or is just a I can use any kind of map.
Okay, another suggestion here
No,
is you can
I
use
can use a serd map that is a B3 map.
okay, cool. Another suggestion here is you can use v dot into ether to map the hash map keys and values. What does it give you? Does it give you a tuple of keys and values?
Sorry, my phone just died. I can't read the chat anymore. What you said?
So if you look at the chat, it's saying you can use v dot into underscore
I
either.
can't look at the chat anymore because my phone battery died.
Okay. So let's try to do somewhere before the line 19. Yeah, v dot into either. And then you do dot map.
What
And
do you
then
want to do?
just see what is the type of argument. Just put one argument for now. Let's just put whatever. and see if Rust Analyzer gives you any suggestion on the type. Does it do that? Would be
A
nice.
is a vector of weight and value, so is the tuple
Exactly.
of,
So it's giving you the keys and the values.
let's call them key and v, because otherwise value is
Mhm.
match is blowing up. So okay.
So now I think you can map it to another. Like if you keep the tuples and you just map to something else, then we can build the hash map from that.
So
So
let's
key
try to
needs to
map to
become,
this.
yes.
Key needs to
So
become a string,
exactly.
and this we need to go in recursion on ourselves. Now it's complaining about into because okay,
Because it's a vacuate. So we
depends.
need to use again the lossy thing.
Okay,
So we can copy all of that.
but with the key this time. Okay, we have the string and we have the key. Now, what we have to return from the map? A tuple.
We need to return the tuple, yes.
And then we can do to map
Collect into, no, I think you can collect into a hash map. I'm not
into
sure.
this.
For sure you can collect into an hash map. I'm not sure if you can collect into a third map.
It's not complaining.
I am
I
surprised.
mean, not complaining. If you look at share the map, it tells you that it's just a B3.
Okay.
So
Cool.
so we mapped, we collected, that is the type, and then we use that. Okay. Do we want to try again to parse what was this one that was failing? But even okay, expected value found.
Oh yeah, did we complete all the code? Yeah, below the coded being coded value, we have some issues there.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not using our
Function.
we're not returning anything. That was the problem.
And here is complaining that
Expected a value and you got a string.
okay, sorry, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, you need to use the value and then yeah, perfect.
And I don't need a semicolon because we are retarding
We are
this.
returning that.
Okay, so back to us. Let's try with the string that before failed miserably. This one. Hello as a string because there are double quotes. Now with the list of a string and a number. And it works. Okay.
Amazing.
Status. Status.
Stout, stouts, Guinness.
Yeah, it had src git commit dash m implements a parse array
Thank you,
parsing
Pedder, for all the patience and all the help.
git push. Let's see what CodeCrafter thinks of our code. Test
Wow.
passed.
Oh my god.
And if we go back to the website, we can mark the stage as succeeded. Coriandoli, I don't know.
Confetti,
Confetti.
which in Italian means an entirely different thing. But
Confetti, we are happy. Do we want to go on?
Let's just quickly check what's next, but I think we can then
Oh,
kind of wrap
next
up.
is a dictionary, but because we cheated, maybe still is already working. Let's try.
Let's try.
Yeah, foo bar LO52. Dictionary free bar 5LO E52 and. Yeah, the protocol is interesting. So in theory, we can already mark this as completed because the code that we wrote before is already satisfying this step.
Yeah, I think so. Is it?
So next, I don't know if you want to call it a day or if we want to go on. We can read
No,
what
I'm
is
just
the
curious to
next.
see what's the next challenge, but if it's
Okay, in the next stage, we parse a torrent file and print the information about the
okay,
torrent. A
that
torrent file,
seems
so
more
this is a
more
small
sophisticated.
file, contains a B-encoded dictionary with the following keys and values. Announce a URL to a tracker, which is a central server that keeps track of the peers participating in the sharing of the torrent. Info, a dictionary with keys, length, size of the file in bytes for single file torrents, name, suggesting name to save the file, piece length, number of bytes in each piece concatenated SHA-1 hashes of each piece. Note: the torrent file contains bytes that aren't valid to UTF-8 characters. You'll run into problem if you try to read the content of this file as a string. Use
Hmm.
a vector of U8 or an array of U8. The info dictionary looks slightly different for multi-torrent files. For this challenge, we only implement support for single file torrents. Okay.
Okay, we can probably
Eh,
do this one next time. Sounds
yeah,
complex
but
enough.
we have a sample torrent file in our folder. Just yes, we have one, and yes, it's binary. And we
Nice.
can see that there is a dictionary with a nouns, a string of 58 that is the tracker, plus other stuff.
Looks cool. Quick question: why did we see test failed at the top of that? Um, no, sorry.
So
If you go back
when
to the browser. Oh, because this
this
is already checking our current code
this
against
is
this
already
step.
checking our code against this step, but we didn't
We
wrote
haven't
anything for this
implemented
step.
yet. Makes sense.
Yeah, so it's
Okay,
failed.
should we wrap things up?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's do that.
Sorry for all the technical problems and for my phone running out of battery.
No worries. I think you did an excellent job. Okay.
Even if I have a new keyboard and I wrote too much C recently. Jumping between C and Rust is not easy, guys.
Nope. C is not easy, full stop.
No, the problem with syntax is that when you jump between Python and Rust, is fine. I don't have problem doing that. But between Rust and C, they have very similar syntaxes, is a mess.
Hmm. Fair enough. Okay,
Yeah.
so thank you everyone for following on today. Thank you, Pedder, for all the suggestions, Omnifidus and Brookzerker for the raid, and everyone else who commented and attended. So we'll be streaming. Generally, we stream once a week on Monday. We haven't been very consistent lately, but we'll try our best to do that next time. Oh, we got a challenge there. Hydrate. Yes, we'll drink to that. We'll drink Guinness.
Oh, well,
We'll drink stout. So we'll make the well, I don't know if we need to make the code available since we're gonna be following on the Git repo that
no,
the
I don't
platform
think
is
it's
giving
needed to
us.
make the code available for this one.
But we'll make the video available on YouTube.
Oh,
So
yeah.
if you're following on Twitch, you will find the full recording on YouTube. If you're following on YouTube, we'll be streaming on Twitch next time, and we'll have the link in the show notes. So that's everything I have. I think. Feel free to send any comment or suggestion. But yeah, I think that's what we are going to be continuing. doing for the next few streams. So thanks everyone. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.